Howdy, folks.
What's up, y'all?
Welcome to
We'll fill you in later.
Yeah. Yeah, Fuse is in the room. He doesn't know fucking anything.
We have
that's
a new
happening.
bit, and you didn't pay to be a part of it, so now
welcome
back.
We discussed how
why.
you were picking up shifts to like afford your slot on the show.
Guys,
I know you were doing that. Welcome back. I'm glad we could afford to have, or you could afford to be back here.
I finally made enough to afford it this time.
I love it.
I'm no longer
Fuse-
in debt.
Fuse is on the couch now, though, because I took his spot because he wasn't paying for it.
Correct, yeah.
Yeah, a lower tier of.
I'm literally sitting lower than everyone else.
Honestly, perfect.
But you're taller than everyone else, so it's fine.
Yes.
I can't really see your eyes because you're backlit, and that's perfect. Yeah.
Yes, that's foreshadowing. Thank you, B. Good call.
If this is your first time listening, we're a Dungeons and Dragons podcast.
that's us.
It's called No Bards Allowed. Dungeons and Dragons TTRPG. We haven't played any other TTRPGs and released it yet, but eventually we will.
One day
Do we
we'll
have
live
to?
up to the name of being both.
That's the problem. Will really doesn't want to.
There's so many cool things. We gotta,
well.
hey, new D20 season, Vampire the Masquerade.
I assume so, right?
I assume it is.
Yeah.
That's a TTRPG I'd love to play.
It'd be fun.
We could all be fucking pulpy, campy vampires.
What's
What's
the-
cooler than that?
Wait, what's
I'm
the
down.
other one they did on Parlor Room though? Thirsty Sword Lesbians.
Yeah, dude.
Oh,
That
yes.
was sick. It was very fun.
It'd be pretty funny if
That's
we
just
played
so
Thirsty Sword
funny.
Lesbian.
Parlor Room's releasing new episodes, and I love that show.
I'd like to watch, or I'd like to play on a bus, actually. That would be my ideal TTRPG system.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
a system. You don't want to just
It's
play a
it's a
TTRPG on a
it's
bus.
a
No,
D6 system.
D6 system on a bus.
You have to roll a 6.
There's some lint balls involved.
Yeah,
too,
it's
I
like Monopoly.
believe.
It's like Monopoly meets Dungeons and Dragons with a Barbie bus. Though, so
Yeah.
Katie Maravich tested and
Founder.
designed.
Oh,
we have to beat the big bad before we get to Atlanta, Georgia.
for sure.
And if we don't, then our characters
we're,
die.
we're playing the Southeast
If you don't
edition.
beat the big bad before you get to Atlanta, Georgia, then you just have to go to Atlanta, Georgia.
no, you never actually get to Atlanta. You're just stuck in Alpharetta.
no, don't say that.
I'm never getting off this fucking highway.
Or it's the other way around. The combats are so hard. If your characters do die, you have to stop where your characters die. So if you stop at a middle of nowhere city, that's where you're staying for the night, and then you
my
get to turn
God.
around and go home.
Terrible.
These are all my professional friends.
That's amateur entertainers to you.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
Yeah, thank you very much.
yeah. This is the first time
I paid for that.
we haven't played D&D as a four-top in a little bit, and it's
Yeah.
so fun to
For
be back.
reasons.
Back in the saddle. Yeah. I'm if you don't know the reasons, go back like at least a couple episodes.
Or ask Sean.
Yeah, we're at Sean.
Sean will tell you.
Sean's our lore keeper in training.
Honestly. I'm B. Felons, and I am your dungeon master for this campaign, and I'm joined by these 3 wacky guys.
Hey, what's up, wacky guys? I'm Josh Dart. I'm playing Arthur Page Llewellyn.
Hey, wacky guy. I'm another wacky guy. I'm Will. I'm playing Seren Draknalier.
What's up? I'm the wackiest.
That's so true.
I'm Fuse.
Yeah, you are.
I think I'm gonna withhold who I'm playing this
You're
episode.
such a withholding guy.
But you know me
Just
as Bill
like
Billings.
so
my
aloof.
dad.
Oh, God.
You know me as Bill Billings, but maybe someone else soon.
Yeah. I'm realizing right now that I didn't write a recap. So,
He's going to be my dead husband, isn't he?
Oh, Arthur's going to wing it.
well,
We're all about winging recaps.
Oh,
We're-
shit.
Revenant,
Do I have to ring
Revenant
it?
husband.
Okay.
There's all revenants in this
no.
campaign.
God damn it. I'll kill you.
Not
Pretty
again.
funny.
I would freak out.
No, but it'd be fun.
Maybe. Last time on No Bards Allowed, well, I would say the gang and I, but we're down 1 crew member still. We made it to Woodhammer, my hometown, and oh, what a treat it is. Beautiful, beautiful sights here in the mountains. Lovely plant life, lovely greenery. The weather, mwah, just chef's kiss. Feels like something's a little bit off here. We met Sawyer in town. He's a sundowner, which I explained to Seren, that's somebody who helps out around town a little bit more. Doesn't quite have the green thumb that most people in Woodhammer have, but he gave us a little bit of scuttlebutt around town. Showed us that there might be some drama afoot. A little bit more than I expected. But we made our way to the family farm and got to see the sights. We met the twins, Tommy and Timmy. Or Timmy and Tommy.
No, it was definitely Tommy and Timmy.
Right. But they dogpiled Seren after we got to catch up a little bit and talk. And they told me that, well, there might be a little bit of ill feelings toward me. And that was confirmed when I saw my pa walk in with a big bowl of shrimp that he dropped on the ground because he was a little bit surprised to see my ass inside. Well, catching up with the rest of the family, shooting the shit a little bit. We spent some time, hung out on the porch, and finally I was able to make my way back inside and chat with Pa and learn a little bit more about old, young Jimmy Page Llewellyn causing trouble around town, sharing stories about me and things that might put a bad light on the Llewellyn family. But I think me and Pa, we had our moment and we made enough peace. But we'll see how this dinner goes.
And we pick up here.
How was that?
Beautiful.
I loved it. I love winging.
You like the winging?
recap.
The winging
I love
is
it.
kind of fun.
I know.
It's like, what do I remember as a character here?
Yeah,
That's cool.
Given that like each character is doing it, it just feels like what's important to like framing things that happened in a way of like here's what I think mattered. from that.
Yeah.
I think,
That's kind of fun. Maybe we should just wing it.
I don't care. It's easier
Yeah, I
on
know
me.
you don't want
it's
to have to write
fucking
them.
great.
It'll give Fuse less typos to have to say in the wrong order.
Yeah, I can just think it and not read it because I'm illiterate.
You just like singing. That's the thing.
No, you're dyslexic.
You have to rap
I'll wrap it next time. Yeah.
Every time. We pick up still at the Llewellyn family house on the Page Llewellyn family farm. Arthur, you leave your dad's study and do you head right to try to see Jimmy?
Yeah, I would imagine so.
Cool. Yeah. The house has 2 levels, and you know that Jimmy's room would be on the second level on the far side of the house, headed back towards town. You head upstairs, and Jimmy's door is shut right now.
Is like 9 Inch Nails playing through the doorway.
You don't hear any music going on. It's quiet upstairs.
Okay, I'll walk up. I'll walk through the hallway. I just taking my time, going slow. I think like running my hand along the smooth banister that has been worn smooth over the years from all the hands that have touched it. Taking a step at the end of the stairs and like looking back and just breathing in the old home, being here again, walking through the hallway, just like kind of putting a hand on door frames, that kind of thing. And then I think Arthur would take a moment standing outside of Jimmy's room, just kind of take a breather, and then a couple quick raps on the door.
You're up on the door. A few seconds pass. You don't hear any call or response or any movement inside.
Hey, Jimmy. It's your big buddy. AP's here.
No response.
Jimmy?
Nothing.
Jimmy Page?
No response.
Is the door locked?
Door's not locked.
I'll like...
I would assume that the Page Llewellyns don't
have
believe
locks.
in locks.
They don't have locks, yeah. There's no locks on doors. I would say, hey, I'm coming in. I'll open the door.
You open the door, and there's a little bit of resistance as you feel some breeze pass through, and you see
open window.
You see strung along the end of the bedpost, like classic, just sheets going out of the window down from the second floor.
I'll just open it up, not surprised at all. Look at the sheets. Man, I thought he grew out of this.
No Jimmy.
All right.
In sight.
Well, I'll go to the window, and I'll go look out. The sheets made it all the way down the house.
Yeah.
Okay. Does it look like any kind of disturbance? It look like there is any trajectory of where he's going, or
Give me a perception or investigation check.
Yeah. 14.
It feels like you maybe see maybe like a footstep in some a patch of like dirt headed back towards town, but you don't see like a path clearly to anywhere necessarily. So
Okay. Jimmy Page. I'll walk around his room, just kind of not trying to be snoopy, but just trying to kind of see like what's out, what's different. Any signs of, like my younger brother who I haven't seen in almost a year, looking for like signs of a troubled soul kind of thing.
I think,
or the same, like the kinds of trouble that he's been making. I'm curious if there's like any signs of that or anything I could glean about what has been going on in his psyche since I've been gone.
Yeah. Give me an investigation check as you look around the room.
Can I use my guidance from Seren?
Yeah, for sure.
14.
Cool.
That's all I'm going to roll tonight, guys. 14.
You see that the room looks relatively the same ultimately. Like, you don't see any signs of like specific angst or anything like that. Like in a polite community, you're not seeing anything like, even behind closed doors, like nothing too crazy. You do notice Jimmy's always been a bit of a drawer, and so you do see like his sketchbook sitting out on the bedside table.
Is it like open to a sketch right now?
Yeah, you see a sketchbook of you see a sketch of you.
Oh. What am I doing?
You're standing on the front of a ship, looking out at the sea, and there's like a beautiful sun in the sky and birds flying overhead, and there's like a halfling woman standing next to you, and a dwarven man, and a like goblin, and you're all you've got like a sword on your back and like a shield, and like there's like the goblin has like an arrow pointed out at sea, and you're
man. I mean, he's somehow surprisingly not too far off here, actually.
Yeah, if you flip through any more, you see.
I think I'd absent-mindedly flip through more, but again, not trying to be like snoopy about anything. I wouldn't want to look too far. But I would be curious about what else he's been drawing.
There's several more drawings of you doing different things. Like there's like you surrounded by a group of like people with swords, and like you're like fighting them all off. There's like.
This kid really does not know what I actually do.
And then like you see a couple drawings too of young Jimmy as well in similar scenes out and about. And you recognize a couple of the other people in those drawings as like other dwarves from the community. There's a couple dwarves, and then also there's like a younger elven man as well that lives on one of the other farms in town. So that's what you see flipping through.
Cool.
Yeah, it looks like exactly what you've been told. Like Jimmy's been like fantasizing about what you've been up to, and maybe having some ideas of his own about what's out in the world outside of Woodhammer.
All right, Jimmy. Let's see if I can find you. I'll go over to the window, and I'm gonna, like I've done in years past, tracking Jimmy down back when he was sneaking off a little bit more. I'll hop down after him along the rope that he's made.
Nice. Give me a.
Now tell me, does this sort of count as a fireman's pole?
That's what I was just thinking. Yeah. No problem. No problem.
I'll take my hat and kind of like give it a little tilt and be like, just like the Dow's house.
Yeah, you think of your friend Bilbin in this moment as you scale down. No problem. You like,
hell yeah.
You do the thing where you like wrap one of your free legs around the rope and just like slide down it and catch yourself at the bottom.
Jimmy's gotten better about tying his knots.
You make it to you stand on the side of your house. You look back towards town with the rapids running beside you.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I mean, again, you saw a couple footprints, but even as you get closer, like there's so much like loamy, soft grass, and like I would say on a 14, the best you can tell is that he probably left a while ago.
Yeah, totally.
So, yeah.
I mean, I'll just kind of follow in that bearing, and head out. I'm gonna try to find Jimmy Page.
Cool. Seren, give me a perception check.
Oh, only a 12 for me.
Wicks looks out the window and says to you, Arthur's on the move.
Sorry, where are we right now?
Do you want to be outside or in the living room still?
I don't believe I ever entered the house. I think
Great.
we were all still
It's a
outside
little
of
bit
the
more
siblings.
to the
when-
Llewellyn clan.
Yeah.
Wherever,
He's just been
wherever Timmy and Tommy took me. Is where I
I
am.
did tell them before I left, like, to make sure that they like kind of got the tour, basically.
Okay.
So I don't know
I
what
think
they
that's
would have
ma-
done
I
first.
think maybe you
if
would
it
have
was like the
gotten-
farm or if it was the house.
I think you hear Timmy and Tommy are like, yeah, we'll give you the farm tour in the morning. It's now that it's dark, it's prettier when the sun's out, and you're seeing like the sun is setting, as Arthur said, and like Arthur, you're getting to take this in as you walk. You see this like beautiful sunset as you like look out the windows to the west. It's like cresting down between two mountains, and the sun is huge somehow, even though you're not near the coast.
I think I would take, as I'm like walking along the path, so going back towards town, moving away from my former home and also the like the family garden, looking out at that sunset, I would kind of turn back and just look at the grove of trees. I know exactly which one Eli's in, and I would just kind of look at that briefly, look back at the sunset, and keep going.
Cool. Wicks does look out the window and say, Seren, Arthur's on the move. Should we follow him or? We can stay. Tabitha, I think, do you have Tabitha with you, or she would probably stayed?
I think she would probably be like quote unquote catching up with family. Yeah. I would have left her. I don't think Tab would have wanted to come in with me to the convo with my dad.
God, no.
Yeah. I think she's just nuzzling on everybody, and
why don't you follow and I'll hang here and
Okay, great.
Entertain or be entertained. I don't know.
Give me a perception check, Arthur.
Okay. That one.
Cool. Yeah, you walk along.
I'm good at looking for things. I'm good at seeing around.
You walk. You hit the point where you're at kind of the first like bamboo bridge that leads up to like a well-defined path along the mountainside that would like take you up to one of those platforms that you can you kind of have the option to like meander up the mountainside, or you can just like there's like one of on your rapids you can also like take one of those platforms all the way up to.
I think that I would meander because I believe that is more of what Jimmy would do as well.
You meander, and as you make it about halfway up, you don't see any signs of, this is well trodden and like pretty flat. You don't see any signs. You get about halfway up, and I think from you get about halfway up, and there's a old bench that's sitting here, and from the bench you can overlook the whole farm. But the cool thing about this bench too is that it has a, like, as you look right, like between the mountains, you can see there's a windmill and a silo on Eli's farm, which is further to the north, like kind of on the, it's like little northeast, but like you can just see a little bit of the top of Eli's property from here.
The Bramble Home Farm.
Yeah. You.
I'd sit for a sec.
Yeah.
My legs are tired. We've been walking for days.
Yeah. You sit and take it in, and I think after, depending on how long do you think you sit here?
No more than 5 minutes.
Cool. I think. I think right as you're about to get up, you hear a voice say, is Wicks talking, says, Arthur, you all right? Sorry, I didn't mean to.
Oh, hey, Wicks.
Just want to make sure you were all right. I mean, we've had a crazy time, and
Yeah. No. Hey, thank you.
yeah.
I'm all right. Yeah. I think seeing my dad was weird, and he wasn't the most pleased, but I think we've come to as much of an understanding as we've probably ever had in our lives together.
Sure.
Well, I'm looking for the youngest, Jimmy. He ran off.
Yeah, troublemaker.
Yeah, he's a bit of a troublemaker.
How old is he?
How old is Jimmy? Jimmy's 23. So
okay.
for us, he's young. He's honestly not even as old as
Sure,
Seren,
I understand.
if you will.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean,
he used to run off a lot more back when he was growing up, and he honestly, I think me and him always connected. He reminded me a lot of Paige, actually.
really?
Yeah, a little less serious, but still that kind of adventurous spirit that she always had. And she kind of gave to me a little bit.
Well, that's as far as I'm concerned, that's a good quality to have. It does seem
think so.
like most people around here maybe don't see the.
It's not the
same
most
way.
prized mentality in Woodhammer.
Hey, look, being here for only this brief hour, even maybe. I mean, I get it. This is beautiful.
It's hard to leave. And
Sure.
a lot of people think you're crazy if you ever want to leave. And I get it. I thought I was crazy for a long time too. Still do. I still think I'm nuts. But, I had my reasons and kind of needed to leave, honestly. But being back, I'm glad I left. Even as much as I missed it and as good as it feels to be back here, I've learned so much, and I've met you and Seren and Bilbin, and there's so much world out there, and it's not all well-meaning beautiful roses like in Woodhammer, but it's tough, it's hard, it's life in a different way, and I've loved getting to experience it. And I think I feel closer to Paige than I've ever had in my life, I think. Even when she was right there. Because I feel like I finally get her now. And that's cool. I got to find my younger brother. Because I got to make sure he gets it too. He's too young to be going off. And I think he's got big old thoughts of grandeur in his head. And
Sure.
He's too young to be doing that.
Yeah, I get that. I don't feel like I was too dissimilar from your younger brother when I was for Harangon.
Sure. You had a big family, right?
Yeah, decent size, not as big as yours. It's impressive. But
Hey, believe it or not, we are the smallest family in Woodhammer, actually.
that's
15 siblings. Most people have over 20.
incredibly hard to believe.
It is very hard to believe, yeah. Hey, when, we don't have much technology. We don't have much magic. Most of what we do is work on the farm, cook, eat, smoke weed, hang out outside, play outside games, and fuck. So,
I was going to say, it seems like everything's pretty fertile around here. So.
Everything's very fertile,
Yeah.
including the women. That's the Fey blessing has blessed us with a lot of fertility all around.
Yeah. Well, anyways, if you want to go find your brother by yourself, then I'll let you be. But
No, I don't think I need to. Honestly, if it might, as much as I'd love to see him on my own, it might actually be good if he saw the people that I've been with.
Sure.
Put things. It seemed I was looking at his drawings, and it seems like he already has it in his head that I'm out there traveling with an adventuring party, and well, I am. So maybe I know he'd appreciate meeting y'all. Maybe you come along
That sounds fun.
if you want.
Yeah, I'd love to. Yeah, I can run back and grab Seren too if you.
Go grab Seren. I'll sit here for a sec.
Yeah.
Can you tell him that I'm out fetching Jimmy?
Yeah.
You could tell me.
Wicks comes and grabs
Me?
you. Seren, you come along.
We have a group chat.
Oh, hey, Seren.
Oh, yeah.
I forgot. My head is clouded with family things.
Yeah.
I just want to see that rabbit run, baby.
We're going to find Jimmy? Oh, fuck yeah. All right, cool. Yeah, this is... I've
Yeah.
got... People keep touching me, and it's fun at first, and then now I'm just bothered.
Yeah, how do you feel being back in the home?
Like, it's good, and it's fun, and I'm gonna take Timmy and Tommy's shit later, and it's gonna be fucking hilarious.
Oh, yeah, you better.
Yeah.
Wait, I thought it was Tommy and Timmy.
Oh, they definitely fucked with you.
You don't even fucking know, man.
If by the time we leave here, by the time we get Bilbin back and hang out a little bit and leave here, if you've been able to figure out which one's Timmy and which one's Tommy, I'll give you 50 gold.
All right. Yeah, game on.
Yeah.
I think as however it happens, whether
They're real
Wicks
good
comes
at it.
back and gets Seren or Arthur messages, I think Seren is entertaining some of the younger Page Loans with like conjuring a little bit of flame in his hand, like turning it purple, and like just like kind of just doing some like simple cantrips just to like kind of entertain as they are in some sense of wonder about Arthur's quote unquote adventuring party. But yeah, I'll head out and
Yeah, you head out. Sarah walks outside. She's like shucking clams as she comes out, and she's like, "Saren, you guys headed up into town?"
yeah, I think Arthur's gone to find Jimmy. I figure I would.
Don't tell Dad.
Yeah, I think that was the plan.
Yeah. All right. We're all gonna be. We're bringing food up to the mess hall, if you will, later. So if you're gonna join us for dinner, then we'll. No, we got plenty of hands here. So, but yeah,
I could take something now if I'm kind of headed that direction.
No, don't worry about it. But yeah, we'll be. If you guys are grabbing dinner with us, there'll be plenty of food up there. So just let Arthur know that food's on.
Incredible.
Yeah,
thank you.
You all walk up. You meet and you head back into.
How'd it go, Saren? I left you alone with my family, and I know that's tall order.
No, it was great.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, they're not unlike you, and they're good at making people feel like family, so.
That's what we Llewellyns do the best, I think. Even better than our tea and our honey. At least I hope so.
You head back up into town. There's a few more people out. Like as you walk around, you see people.
It's starting to be dusk now. People are actually coming back from farms.
Yeah, people
and shit.
hauling up food, and a lot of just like Arthur. Hey, good to see you.
Howdy. Hey neighbor. I know I'm back. It's been a while.
Yeah,
Don't ask questions, all right?
All right. Hey, I hear you.
I'm just playing. You can ask as many questions as you want. I'll see you at the boil, all right?
Look forward to it.
Saren's just shaking his head. Please don't.
You walk back.
Don't worry about it, Saren. We all talked.
Yeah, you walk back into town. You get up there. Give me a perception check.
Cool.
You can take Tab's there now. You can take help from her too.
Tab, you're not helping me at all. How's a 9?
A 9. No signs of Jimmy or any of his friends. You do see that Sawyer's still hanging out up here.
Mm-hmm.
Hasn't.
Hey Sawyer, you seen Jimmy around? He snuck out again.
Yeah, I saw him a little while ago.
Yeah.
Before you got into town, I saw him.
Before? And you didn't think to tell me, Sawyer?
Well, it's not my business to share everyone's. You know how it is.
Sawyer, you and not your business.
He looked like he was headed to your in-laws. So.
All right.
Yeah. So.
Really?
Yeah, I feel like he's. He spent more time with them since you left. Yeah, going and saying hello every once in a while. So.
Well, I'll head over there. Thanks, Sawyer.
Yeah.
Better
Sorry, I wasn't trying.
Better late than never, I guess.
I mean, you know how it is.
I know.
I don't know how it is.
There's a lot of weird codes of conduct here, and none of them really make sense.
I think I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut for.
No, not at all.
You head northeast, kind of on the opposite side of the mountain. To the west, you see Sawyer's Farm, the Moss Bottoms, just fields running up as
A
high
lot
as
of potatoes.
Oh yeah, there's so
Is
many
it all
things.
potatoes, or
No,
do they do
no.
other
They're-
tubers?
A lot of root vegetables, clearly.
Cool.
So they got some other stuff going on there, though.
Some turnips, some parsnips, some
Yeah,
carrots.
for sure.
Cool.
Yeah, you see. Yeah, you pass. People.
Name another root vegetable.
Any onions?
Is that a root vegetable? Yeah. It's a bulb. That feels right.
Yeah.
Radish.
Radish. Ah, there we go. Yeah.
You
Fuse, give us one.
root vegetable.
Rutabaga.
There it is.
Nice.
Okay.
There it is.
Hey, look at that.
You know what? 10% off your next session.
Nice.
Friends and family?
One,
Am I a friend now?
one time only coupon. It does expire in 3 days, though. I'm really sorry.
I won't have enough money by then, though, to pay in full.
Well, should have thought about
Back to debt for you.
Yeah, too bad.
You head down. You see the moss bottoms on one side, and you head down this pathway, and you end up on a small berry farm, the Bramble Farm. You see that one of the a less heavy flow of water, but another like it's like an actual waterfall coming outside of one of the mountains comes down and settles, and it goes into this like. They have like a small lake on the property where it looks like they have like cranberries growing.
Oh, cute.
And then like along that, there's just like bushes upon bushes. Not a ton, but enough. Bushes of raspberries, blackberries, boysenberries, or whatever you can think of. You walk up and you see a few houses on this property. Eli had a few siblings, but in the vein of them. How many? Well, I guess. Do you think Eli's family was bigger than yours? I know you said
I've established that the Llewellyn family is the smallest. So, yeah, I guess so. I think they have a lot of houses, though. So the Brambles are not Fey-touched dwarves. Eli was like raised here, but his family is not from here. I think Eli moved to Woodhammer along with the rest of his family, sort of similar to like Sarah's husband, who many people move here after trading and they're like, it's beautiful. I think they've always been berry farmers and had heard of Woodhammer, traded one time and was like, why don't we fucking settle down here? Like we love family. We love farming. What better place to raise crops and family than in Woodhammer? So they would have moved to Woodhammer when Eli was very young. So he pretty much spent his whole life here, although he is not technically from Woodhammer. So first generation farmers in Woodhammer, which is not super common. Very rare, actually. I mean, of 36 families, most of them have been in Woodhammer for centuries and centuries and centuries.
you head down to their berry farm. You walk along, Sarah, and you see these rows of fresh berries. Some still growing in, but there's a few ripe for the picking as you pass along.
I'd take one, just remembering the old days, walking around running through the fields with Eli, messing around. I'd just pick one and eat it.
You head up. Are you proceeding stealthily in any way?
Certainly not.
Cool.
Of course not. There's no need for stealth here. Not from what I'm aware of.
You head up to the house, and you, not noticing you find sitting in a couple of the several rocking chairs. Not as many as the Page Llewellyn household, but there's a few out here.
We are known for our rockers.
You see...
Gotta do.
Yeah, you see Jimmy Page sitting there with Millie Bramble, Eli's mom. Both his parents still around.
Millie Bobby Bramble.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, you walk up, and as you're walking up, they haven't spotted you yet as you're approaching.
Cool. Well. Oh, look what we got here.
Arthur,
Hey, Millie.
how you doing?
Jimmy? Is that young Jimmy Page I
Oh.
see?
Oh shoot. Hey Arthur.
I found your handiwork.
Oh gosh.
You know, you're better at tying knots than you used to be a
Yeah.
decade ago.
Did Dad and Connor know?
Not yet.
Oh man.
You better be glad I found you.
I lost track of time.
Hey, kid.
Hey brother.
God, I miss you. Bring it in here.
Yeah,
Come on.
He runs over and gives you a big hug.
I'll pick him up, swing him around a little bit.
Yeah, Millie steps up. It looks like they've like traded. They have like some of like they have like some of the tea that you guys grow, but they've like added like fresh raspberries into it, and they're drinking iced tea out on this as the weather's getting warmer now. Millie stands up and leans against a post, and she says, "Well, Arthur, I didn't realize you were back in town."
I know. I just got back in town. How you doing, Ma?
I'm good. It's good to see you.
It's good to see you too.
Yeah,
It's been a while.
yeah. You going up for the boil?
Yep. Yeah, I was just I'll like kind of knuckle his head and be like, I was just trying to find this little one.
Yeah. Yeah, I shouldn't have. Millie goes, "Now, Jimmy, you told me that your parents knew your dad, I'm sorry. You told me that your dad knew you were coming to visit today." He said, "I know, but I was all cooped up and Dad was mad at me, so I just need to get out." And she said, "Well, you always have a place here, but I don't want your dad to be mad just because you're coming out here, so don't do that no more. I'm going to owe him an apology now."
Yeah, we can't make this a habit, Jimmy. You're a Llewellyn, right? You're a Page Llewellyn. That comes with responsibilities. You're 23, about to be 24, right?
Yeah, I know. I don't know. I don't want to be a farmer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you could be a beekeeper.
I want to go do what you're doing.
And what is that?
Seren snorts.
And what am I doing?
I don't know, going out and adventuring and seeing the world. And
Jimmy Page, it's a hard life out there.
yeah, but you're here. Like,
I am.
you made it.
I did, yeah. I've got a couple centuries on you.
Yeah, but why can't I start now?
I just don't want you to bite off more than you can chew.
Yeah, well, I mean, you could take me with me. You brought me with you. You could look after me, and then I'll be fine.
Jimmy, hey, let's talk more, all right? Can you give me a sec with Millie?
Yeah, sure.
Here, go.
All
These are my friends. This is Wicks. This is Seren.
This even shorter than Arthur, walks up and says, "Nice to meet you. I'm Jimmy Page Llewellyn.
Great to meet you as well. I'm Seren.
It's a pleasure.
Yeah.
What do you like to do for fun?"
I honestly don't know.
All right. Well,
Seren says, "What's fun?"
I usually, Miss Millie usually lets me pick berries. You want to go have some?
Sure. I've never even seen some of these kinds of berries. Do you know what they all are?
Well, yeah, for the most part. So these are blueberries, and then you got raspberries over here, and then you got boysenberries, and then he starts like leading you away.
Yeah.
So yeah. You're with Millie at this point. She says, "Well, Arthur, it's good to see you. You're gone for some time.
Yeah, I know. It's
You figure out how to cool off with all your."
not shooting fire out unexpectedly anymore.
That's good. You you gave people a scare a few times.
I know I did. I definitely didn't want to keep doing that. So, kind of got a handle on it. It's weird feeling actually good at it. You know, we had a pal. He's moved on to his own journey in life now. He's a big smarty researcher kind of guy, but he was a wizard, really good with magic and hidden knowledge.
Say.
And yeah, he was real good at it too. He helped me a lot. Somebody who thought a lot more like systematically about magic and kind of helped me understand what was going on with me. I'm more than just I don't really think about it. I just kind of do it. It's all like feel, sorcery.
Well, I ain't never troubled myself not much with magic, but
Hey, me neither before. This is a weird new. Feels like I'm a kid again. Honestly, I relate a lot to Jimmy.
well, Eli,
Now,
I
maybe
always
more
loved
than
you
ever.
for your spirit. So
Well, miss him.
yeah, I do too.
How y'all been?
We're good.
How's
Yeah.
the farm?
It's good. Everything's growing fine. It's we get by. It's love living here.
Yeah.
Wish we had a little more space, but it's does the job. So
How's Bobby?
nice. Bobby's been hanging out with Terrell, helping build the house for them on your property. So
Oh, really?
yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. So
All right.
yeah, things are good.
You know much about what's going on with the pages? I saw a little sign there that they said they're working on something new.
Yeah,
which,
I did.
Hey,
I did too.
what's that about?
I wish I knew. I'm curious to know what they think they're gonna bring. I'm not sure.
I mean, they haven't done anything new in God's knows how long. And what are they doing? So I leave for not even a year, and they're doing something new.
Yeah, who knows? Maybe you inspired them. I don't know.
Man, all right. Well, I'm curious about what that is.
Well, between you and me, if they think they're going to get the upper hand on your tea making over at the Pagewell farm, then there's
Not with Sarah in the lead.
got another thing. Coming,
Somehow,
so-
I mean, and God bless her soul, but somehow she's even better than Sue at it, right?
well, don't talk bad about your
I
mama
will, I
now.
will never talk bad about my mama. She was the best tea maker I've ever met, but man, Sarah, she's got a special touch.
The quality has not diminished, and I'll leave it at that.
I'm glad to hear that.
Things are good at Pages. Who knows what's up with them? They
Sure.
Yeah, it's been as much as somebody can keep to themselves in this community. They do. So
I know. It always just blew my mind how my mom came from someplace like that, Just the warmest woman I ever met. And
yeah, they're fun. I mean,
they're so cagey.
Yeah, I don't know. It's
Well, anyways, I don't want to talk bad. I don't want to talk bad.
yeah. Well, I guess I'll see you up there. If
Yeah. Hey, real quick, Millie. Sorry if you don't mind me asking.
Yeah.
I'm here for another reason too. We've got a good friend of mine who I've been traveling with, along with these other two folks. He went missing. That's
Oh no,
that's why
I'm
we're
so
here.
sorry to hear that.
Thank you. We're trying to find him.
Okay.
He somehow made his way into the Feywild. That's why we're here.
The Feywild.
Now, I don't know.
How the heck somebody make their way into the Feywild?
It's a long story. But the gist of it is he's stuck there, and we got to get him out. We got to find him. I don't know how capable he'll be of getting back home on his own. And
Yeah, I
we
don't
got
like
to make sure
the
he's
sound
safe.
of you going to the Feywild though either.
It's fine. Trust me, we're good at taking care of ourselves, and I got these two to look after my back. Tabitha as well.
Yeah, I'm sure Tab's doing just fine.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you take care of yourself. I've been worried about you. I can't.
I appreciate that.
It's I don't want to lose any more kin.
Certainly not. No, not on my watch. But I'm curious because I was wondering if any of y'all brambles knew about how to find something like that. Eli, well, I mean, he gifted me Tabitha, and did he hear from you or from Bobby or from somewhere else how to find a connection to the Feywild?
I don't know who he got Tabitha from.
Really?
I don't know if she's a sharp one, but doesn't seem to.
She don't even remember crossing over. She remembers the Feywild, but she doesn't really remember like where she came. I asked her, and she's like, I don't really know. I'm looking. She talks actually now. Anyways, okay.
Yeah. I remember when Eli was talking about getting you a gift, and well, you remember he went on that trip to go visit some of our old kin.
Yeah.
As far as I know, he went to New Samaritan City all the way down and got Tabitha from there. And I don't know where that was, but I don't think he actually went to the Feywild or ever. Unfortunately, I think he
All right.
purchased Tabitha from somebody, and, well,
All right.
she's been yours ever since. So there's a story of the Shatterstones from decades ago.
Shatterstones. I think Ma told me a story about those at one point. I don't really remember it though.
Well, so you know the Shatterstones. They're big miners, stoneworkers. Part of the community, but more on the outskirts. Trading and sharing a little less and less. But one of the older folks, Mason, who knows how long it was. There was a story I heard that he found. I mean, we know that you can get into the Underdark. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
There was a rumor that when they were mining one day, he cracked a plot on their land and it caved in, and he found a old tunnel into the Underdark.
Right. Okay.
And he started going down there and trading, drow, dwerger, the likes. Getting stuff for their farm, their household. And, anyways, the story went that they told him about a Fey crossing. And he tried to go find it and got attacked. And it was somewhere, it wasn't too far from where
You got attacked?
apparently.
Oof.
Wasn't too far from where the tunnel was. And so
Work.
they filled it back in and tried to forget about it. So
And he's
this is an old story, though.
old. Yeah. I mean, he's still around, right, Mason?
I think he's bedridden at this point. I don't know how
Okay.
well he is, but
You know if any Shatterstone's going to be in town tonight?
I mean, maybe, probably. I'm sure they will. So
All right. Well,
you can always Shatterstone Farm is like further north of where you are. They're like a couple
Okay.
farms over, and like they do some basic crop stuff, but they've been known for like mineral. Like they'll go mine out into the further out mountains and like bring
Gotcha.
in stuff like that for
they're a
stonework.
dwarf.
Yeah. But anyways, I'm not saying you should go try to find that, and I don't know what kind of danger it was, but maybe if the danger's gone after all these years, you can find your way there.
All right. Well, it's something. I appreciate that.
Yeah. Anyways, don't miss dinner.
I won't. Well, now that we got Jimmy, I guess we'll head into town here.
All right.
You need any help bringing stuff in?
Oh gosh, no.
You sure?
Yeah,
I got two hands. I ain't holding nothing with them.
Nope, we got it. Me and Bobby gonna gather all the kids. Theodore's here. We're fine.
All right. Well, I'll see you tonight.
I look forward to it. Love you, sweetie.
Love you.
You walk back over to Seren. To Jimmy's like, what did I tell you? Aren't these blueberries perfect right now?
They're pretty great. I've only been eating good berries for the last couple of days.
And
so
you don't
it's
even
nice to
have a beard, so they can't get stuck in there. Sometimes I eat them too fast, and then I got a big blue mess on my face.
Well, have you tried eating them slower?
Well, yeah, but they're so dang good.
That's true. Yeah.
I don't know if Jimmy's ever done a thing slow in his life.
Well, yeah, life's too short to move slow.
If you think life's short, I might be in trouble.
What do you mean?
Oh, it's nothing.
All right.
Yeah. Are we? You all settled here? You want to head up to dinner, or?
Yeah. Let's go into town. At least that way, if we get there before everybody, maybe I could spin a little story about the fact that you were helping in town instead of sneaking off.
That'd probably be better. You leave the Bramble Farm, head back up into town. More and more people come in. You see most of your family is now here, gathered. Your dad is here and sees Jimmy and has a very disappointed look on his face. As you head to the the big barn, the big barn, like this like community space. There's a bunch of tables in here, and like there's mixed use here, but there's people cooking away. There's kegs flowing. There's people settling down, sharing stories of the day's work.
Jimmy, you want to come help me with some prep here?
Yeah, I would.
All right.
What can I do?
Here, those barrels need to be tapped. You want to help them out?
Sure.
You're tall.
Great.
Yeah, just tap them and start pouring because people are thirsty, I bet.
Can do. Yeah,
There you go.
for sure. I'll head over to the barrels, and if somebody's like already there, like kind of like getting started, I'll be like, hey,
Hi, what's going on?
hi, I'm Seren. Arthur Page Llewellyn asked if I could
Arthur's
help.
here? Holy
yeah.
hell.
Just how can I help? Can I help you?
Just let it flow. Just keep filling them.
Okay. Yeah.
I'll tell you when to stop.
Okay.
What's your name, son?
Seren.
Good to meet you.
Who are you?
I'm Danny Shandy.
Yeah, dude, let's go.
All right, Danny Shandy, or is just Danny fine?
Yeah, Dan. If you want to be formal about it, my name is Daniel, but you seem like a nice boy.
Is it Dan E. Shandy?
No, it's Danny.
All right. Well, okay. Just using my like larger than dwarf hands to like hold like a bunch of mugs and just like filling them.
Yeah, start with about 100, and then we'll.
100?
Yeah, this barrel should have about that much. So see if it runs out. Let me know if you can start to get low.
Great. Got it. Yeah.
Yeah, you help with that. Arthur, you start doing some prep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, give me a perception check if you're looking for a Shatterstone.
Oh, sure. Yeah. I'm mostly focused on having a little talk with Jimmy Page right now, but
Sure.
I'll be looking around, keeping an eye out. 10.
Cool. Jimmy says, man, Arthur, you're so good at cooking. This is fun.
Yeah, it's good to be back in the line with you. Well, I mean, how you been? I missed you, kiddo. I'm sorry I've been gone for so long.
No, it's okay. I'm good. I don't know. Me and my friends have been, just hanging out at night when choring's done, and everything's good here. So,
Yeah, everything's been good.
yeah. I mean, what?
That ain't what I heard.
Well, what'd you hear?
Well, I've been hearing that you've been doing a lot more of what you did today.
Well, sure, but Dad's fine with me going to hang out with Miss Millie, and he is.
I think he's fine with you going to hang out places when you tell him where you're going.
I know, but he was mad today.
Well, when is Dad not mad?
Yeah, but he's been mad. I don't know. He doesn't like that I want to go out and see the world.
Well, he doesn't like that you're sharing stories that are probably not true. Look, I saw your drawings, and I appreciate it. As your older brother, as someone who loves you, I love that you're thinking about me, because I'm always thinking about you. But you can't be going around sharing things that may or may not be true. You're fibbing all the time, You're lying. And Jimmy Page, you're a kid. Be a kid, all right? Have fun. Don't be in such a rush to grow up, all right?
Yeah,
Because let me tell you, don't get much better than this, all right? You get to do the easy chores because you're the youngin'.
Yeah, but I don't want to chore. I want to go out on the sea and fight pirates, and I want to go, I don't know, I want to go find treasure in a hidden cave.
Hey, it sounds amazing, but let me tell you, Jimmy, I fought pirates. You don't want to do it.
You fought pirates?
I fought pirates. Let me tell you, you don't want to do it.
I knew it.
Jimmy, it's not as exciting as it sounds. It's exciting, but it's not as glamorous. I've gotten real close to dying a few times, and I've seen my friends get even closer to dying. When I tell you that's not fun, doesn't feel good to be the only one standing when all your friends are unconscious and you have to figure out a way to try to keep them all alive.
Jeez.
It's not as heroic as it all seems. It's tough. It's hard. Life is brutal. The world is brutal. And there's a lot of scary shit out there, kid.
I mean, does that mean you're moving back?
I got more scary shit to do.
I can't help you.
You can help me by looking after the farm.
Yeah, but that's not exciting.
You can find exciting. Everything's as exciting as you can make it, all right? You think Eli and I had a boring life?
No.
Think we didn't have fun running around, romping through the woods?
Yeah. It's been fun to keep learning about Eli.
Yeah.
Miss Millie's told me a lot of stories, and
I wish you could have really gotten to know him.
yeah, me too.
Look, kid, there's a lot of life, and honestly, I feel like you now. I feel like I'm younger than ever. I'm out there learning new stuff, experiencing the world, and as scary as it is, it's amazing. You're right, it is exciting. But I don't want you to bite off more than you can chew before you can chew it. You're young, let yourself be young, like I said. I know Pa's grumpy as all hell, and he's a tough one to please, if not impossible. But still his house.
I know.
You gotta play the game, kid. Gotta be a Llewellyn. You gotta be a Paige Llewellyn, you know? That's where I started.
All right.
Two of these for you guys. I gotta get back. Wait, can he drink? I actually don't know. You figure I have
He
to.
got a
there's
beard on his face, he
There's
can
so
drink.
much.
Yeah,
There's so,
yeah,
I'm
I
going,
drink all the time.
Welcome to the family. You're really a Llewellyn now.
Sarah just fully scampers off again for the next keg.
You keep prepping, get to talk to Jimmy a little bit. Seren, you do that. And then, eventually, people grab the, you stop pouring, food prep gets done, the cook's on, and then everyone starts to gather food, sit with their folks. You guys join up with the Llewellyn family. You don't see Connor here still.
Okay.
Dylan catches up with you.
Okay.
And he's here. You guys feast. It's like,
So many people are here now.
Oh, and there's so much food. There's like little like pastry snacks there with all the fresh fruit from here and the dairy from the cattle. There's these like massive there's like a shrimp boil happening, but somebody also like made somebody's just like cooking like mushroom jumble.
Yeah,
like
let's
you
go.
see mushroom jumble.
I would look at the mushroom jumble and be like, man, Bilbin's got to be here for this.
And you eat dinner. On a 10 from earlier. Yeah, you see a table of Shatterstones.
Okay.
Sitting around. There's several not a lot of them. Yeah, like most of the inner families are like everyone's here, and then there's just a couple. You see, it seems like there's just a couple Shatterstones that are eating dinner that are maybe here to help with like cleanup and stuff. Like maybe they have duty tonight to help clean up, but not necessarily the whole family's here. So you see a few Shatterstones. You see Eve Shatterstone in particular. She's like off, like starting to get dishes done and stuff like that. So
Okay. I don't want to rush things too much, but I think I would try to kind of organically find a way to maybe come up to Eve at some point.
yeah, sure. You guys have fun. Time passes. You get to catch up and
What's Dylan's vibe like?
Dylan seems fine. Dylan's a quiet one in general. Dylan greets you and says, "Arthur, it's good to see you.
Hey, Dylan.
Glad
Been a while.
Glad
Been
to
too
see the
long.
world left you in one piece."
I'm still here. It's, it's done its best to try to make it not like that, but we're here. Here I am, still here. A lot of thanks. Point over to Seren, looking still very stressed, pouring beers, maybe.
No, I think at this point Seren is like sitting at a table with a plate, but the plate only has like 3 things on it, and I think you're like very much looking at it like I have maybe never seen this much food in my life, and I don't know, like just decision paralysis mixed with just like the awe of like this can't be real, right?
Like pointing over to him and Lift wherever, or Wicks wherever she is. Big part of why I'm still here, because of them two, and well, our other friend Bilbin, who's the reason why I came back. Actually, we're here to find him.
I heard. I heard tell from the boys.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, kind of a weird conundrum we're in here. Got to
Yeah.
find our way to the Feywild.
really.
Not a thing I was ever expecting to have to do here. And I hate that it have to be in and out so fast here, but
Yeah, I hear you. Well, I wish you luck.
thanks, Dylan.
Yeah. You eat dinner.
Mm-hmm.
Time passes. People start to make their way. So people start to say their goodbyes. It seems like a lot of people will be back in. People eat family meals. Sometimes people need their rest here too, but generally a lot, especially the closer ones, it's you're often coming into town at the end to eat a big meal together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, people start to pack up. Your family starts to say, "Are you staying at the house?" Sarah comes and says, "Are you staying at the house tonight?"
Yeah, we'll stay. You got a couple rooms
You
to.
know we got a couple.
I don't even know why I asked. Thank
Don't
you.
even worry.
Thank you, Sarah. Yeah, we definitely need our rest tonight. We've been out on the road for the last 8 days and could certainly use a good bed.
Yeah.
Good bath. Too.
Yeah.
I definitely know we need that, but
You got all that.
yeah. We'll be up early in the morning with y'all too. We gotta get on. I wish I could help with chores, but
Yeah, it's all right. Yeah, you're still there. You see, people still cleaning up after dinner. Yeah, what do you do?
how you doing, Seren?
Good. I mean, how could
You
I
eat?
not?
You
How could
full?
I not be?
Yeah, you full? You get enough to eat? You get enough to drink?
I more than I knew could fit in my body. Actually,
Yeah.
everyone's so nice.
It's great, right?
Yeah. How do we get to the Feywild?
I don't know. So far my one thought was chatting with the Brambles, Eli's family, seeing if they
Millie.
knew anything.
Okay.
Apparently he got Tab in New Samaritan. Yep. But she said something about the Shatterstones maybe having some kind of knowledge. Mason back in the day, long time ago. I never met him. He was before me.
It's a little on the nose, don't you think?
Yeah, a little on the nose. Sure is. But he's it is a little on the nose.
There's a lot of names in this community that are a little on the nose, everybody. The Shandies make beer.
Yeah.
The stone guy's name is Mason.
Yeah. He's been kind of secluded, bedridden for a while now. He's old as hell. But there's some other Shatterstones here, and apparently he one time ago found his way into the Underdark, and there was some sort of portal to the Feywild there. So
Okay.
it's a lead or something. You want to come? I saw Eve over there. I've met her a time or two. We never. Really...
Eve's another sundowner too. Just the name Sundowner, maybe for context now, is that there are a lot of sundowners here doing stuff after the sun goes down too.
Yeah.
So now always work to be done.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, Eve. How old is Eve?
Eve's probably 100. She's not super old.
Okay, she's young.
Yeah,
Okay,
she's
cool.
younger.
Yeah, I mean, Eve.
And these are not Fey touch dwarves either.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Even I have been friendly and met a few times. We never were super close, but
Right. I mean, let's. I feel like we should. I'm sorry. I don't want to rush you while you're kind of getting this reunion. I just
not
know
at all.
that
We got a thing we got to do. That's priority number one.
and time is not on our side.
It isn't. We can have more time for R&R once we get Bilbin back. I think he'll need the respite of Woodhammer as well.
Yeah.
But for now, let's figure out all we can know, get some shut-eye, and get at it early.
Yeah. I'm following you.
All right. Then, I'll go, I guess, track down Eve, wherever she's at.
Yeah, she's just cleaning up.
Yeah, I'll just kind of on my way, just pick up a bunch of plates, just whatever, pulling it in, anything that needs to be done, kind of make my way over to her. Hey, howdy, Eve.
Oh, hi, Arthur.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah, I saw that you were back. Welcome home.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Good to be back for a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you sticking around for a bit or?
Probably not too much longer.
Okay.
With any luck, we're going to be able to head out in the morning. Not that I want to. I'd love to spend a little bit more time, at least get to hang out for Seren Day, but
Yeah. Jimmy's told me about some of your adventures. It sounds really fun out there.
yeah, I don't know what the hell's been coming out of that boy's mouth, but it's probably closer to the truth than I would imagine, but I don't know where he's getting all these stories from.
It all sounds really exciting to me, so.
It's it's been exciting, but it's been good to be back here. Hey,
Yeah.
let me trouble your brain here for a sec. Old Birdie told me something about little old story about Mason, your dad.
Grandpa.
Grandpa.
It's hard when everyone's hundreds of years old.
Yeah. What are the generations here? Yeah, he something about him and maybe having found some sort of gate to the Feywild back in the day.
She gets a little quiet and she's like,
I don't mean to pry.
No, that's fine.
Or make you uncomfortable, and I'm sorry. I know
No, it's okay.
maybe old wounds or whatever, but
No, Grandpa's a little older now, but
sure.
I don't think he ever went to the Feywild or anything, but there was, yeah, I mean, he used to, when I was younger, or I've heard when I was younger that he used to do some trading with folks in the Underdark, and so,
Yeah.
I don't know where he did that, but, I mean, I know it was somewhere near us, maybe, I don't know.
Okay. I know, weird question. Where it's just our friend.
Are you trying to get to the Feywild?
Yes. Yeah, our friend is there.
Okay.
He's a little bit stuck, and we need to find him.
All right. Yeah, I was told that there was some sort of like cottage underground in this old pathway into the Feywild or into the Underdark, and that somehow at this cottage near a bridge that there was some way to get transported there. I don't really know any more than that.
Well, that's something.
Yeah, so I mean, there might be older people. I don't know I don't know how many people in my family would be willing to talk about this with you, to be honest.
Yeah, that's all right. And I wouldn't want to
I mean, you
trouble him,
Yeah.
especially not Mason. But I mean, if he knew specifically where to get back there, that would be
I mean, I
helpful. Unless you think we could find it by looking around.
mean, I look after Grandpa Mason during the day. And so, I mean, if you wanted to, you could come over tomorrow and try to talk to him.
You think it would trouble him too much?
He's not even all there at this point. So,
All right.
I mean, you might be able to get something out of him, but
Seren's really good at calming people down, so maybe we
sure.
could-
Yeah, if it's all right with you, I don't rather not, have others finding out about this.
Yeah. I'm real sorry. Yeah,
But
absolutely.
no, you're kind of like a inspiration around here for some of us. So
Inspiration.
yeah, I mean, you went out and did something.
Hey, what y'all are doing here, what I did for over 250 years,
Yeah,
that's something too.
Yeah, I get it, but I mean, you were good at growing tea. In my family, there's farmers and people that are good at mining, and well, I'm not strong enough to mine. I'm not good at the crops, so I've been doing this for a long time.
I get it.
So, anyways, it's cool to know that even somebody that maybe had a talent for the stuff that happens in Woodhammer was able to go do something else, anything else.
I'll tell you this: your life is your own, and you gotta make it your own, whatever that means.
I will happily let you chat with my grandpa on one condition.
Tell me.
You gotta tell me about your adventures at some point, because I would like to hear.
Sure. Yeah.
I know you're saying that maybe your adventures weren't as grand as Jimmy made him seem, but I'd love to hear about, even if it's just, sleeping under different stars.
Well, let me tell you here. And Arthur's gonna. Seren, you got that doorknob?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, here.
One sec. And Arthur's just gonna walk into the portable doorknob.
What?
Hole, come back out with the big dick tiefling pipe of smoking or whatever.
Arthur.
Malcolm L. Pipe?
Malcolm L. pipe.
Malcolm L. Pipe.
Malcolm L. pipe. Load up a bowl and just rip it and be like, all right. So, you know that dragon that was flying around?
Yeah, we heard about it. It's crazy.
I'm going to start whatever task Eve was doing before. I'm going to start doing some of that work
Yeah,
for her so she
like,
can listen.
She sets all the stuff down and just like entranced by it. And Arthur,
Yeah, and then I go on.
you begin to tell some of the stories of your adventure to Eve, and it feels like she's again, there are, for as perfect as Woodhammer is, there are people in this community that maybe they don't have as big of a knack for it.
Classic small town vibe, dude.
While I'm kind of running around helping with the cleanup, can I find Jimmy and kind of guide him over to a spot like a little bit behind Arthur, like where Arthur might not realize it, and just let him like listen in on these stories?
Yeah.
You're letting him listen. Cool. Jimmy. Jimmy settles into and quietly takes it all
Jimmy
in.
Page.
You regale Eve with stories, and by the end, she's incredibly excited to have heard about it and seems give me a perception check.
Yeah.
Either Seren, you can give me a perception check too.
Just a 13.
19.
Arthur, you see a community member that is incredibly excited to lend a hand to you tomorrow.
Cool.
Seren, you see that whatever Arthur thinks about himself, maybe not everyone in this community agrees, but Eve said it out loud. Arthur is inspiring to some of the people here, not just his younger brother, but there are other people that, for as utopia as everything you saw was today, there are people that feel trapped in a small town, as beautiful as it is. And you see Arthur is somebody that is maybe controversial in this town, as you've seen, but man, really somebody that Arthur said he got along with well, somebody with awe in their eyes in this moment. You wrap up for the night. Eve tells you when to come over tomorrow.
Yeah, she does.
You all head back to the farm. People are settling in to get some sleep and get up early. Do y'all do anything else at the farm before you hit the hay?
I think just if I can catch Jimmy before he goes to bed.
Sure.
I'm gonna wander off after we get back to the house, and I'm gonna go kind of with a little dim light to visit the garden.
Cool.
Yeah, I think I would be probably just in like a family room, by a fireplace, just kind of sitting, and Jimmy kind of crosses my path. I think I would. Some pretty crazy stories, yeah?
It's cooler than I thought.
Yeah.
It's scary, but
That too.
wow. Man. You talked to the dragon. That's crazy.
Yeah. After all that, there's not a single moment of it I wouldn't give up to get to spend a day with my family again. So I do hope you get to adventure one day, but
I'm sorry.
just want to make sure you know what you got.
I'd give up anything to see my mom again, too. So, I get it.
Yeah. Have a good night, kid.
Night, Seren. Arthur, you go off to the garden, well-maintained. In the magic of this place, the rapids settle when the moon is out, as if the same as the sea being controlled by cycles. Things are quieter now. You still hear the stream runs, but it's settled for the night. You hear some crickets chirp, and you see some lights of more fireflies than you'd expect in most places.
Arthur's always loved the calm here at night, how quiet it is, but the sounds of nature and the water and the light of the moon kind of dancing off of the slowly rippling movement in the trees, and how it looks different for every tree, because all the trees in this grove are different, unique to the people that they're planted over. This garden is both a meditative place, a tea garden, if you will, and also the Llewellyn family grave. Really beautiful, just the river going through it. It's all very natural, mossy rocks, and a few benches here and there, but for the most part, uninterrupted nature. Arthur will make his way over to the younger tree now. It's a short maple tree. As among all of the things that Eli liked to do, one of his hobbies was woodworking. And maple was one of his favorite woods to work with, specifically spalted maple, which this one is. So that was the tree that Arthur and the Bramble family decided to grow where they laid his body to rest. So he'll go up to that, take off his hat, set it on the ground.
What memory of your husband are you drawn to in this moment?
I'm thinking about us younger, kind of when we were first meeting, first courting, running through the fields. I remember him bringing handfuls of berries to me, coming up and being like, "Arthur, the new catch, here it is. We just grew these. We've been working on them all season." Thinking about how delicious those berries tasted, that it was the best thing I'd ever put in my mouth. And thinking about how the taste of that berry gave me the courage to look my then crush, who became a partner, who became a husband. Those berries gave me the courage to look him in the eyes and kiss him, and then that was the best thing that I'd ever tasted. And how we held hands and danced in the fields together.
Yeah, thinking of that, you remember laying in the field and feeding each other berries, in the young and in love.
Feet in the river.
A moment of you popping a berry into Eli's mouth, and as you pull your hand away, he grabs it and grabs your fingers and just kisses them, and then moves your where he kissed them back to your lips. And you live in this moment as you are as close to your husband as you've been in some time.
I sit by the tree with my eyes closed and put my fingers to my lips.
You stay out there. The moon moves slowly in the night sky. Stars, lightning bugs. It's quiet. head to bed? If either of you need a long rest, I don't know that we do. Then
I mean, I definitely need a long rest.
Sure.
Mechanically, I don't, but I do need a long rest.
yeah. Morning comes. There's people up early. Simple breakfast on the table, and you all rise as. Even before you start moving, your siblings out into the field. Sarah's out there already. Timmy and Tommy are the last stragglers saying, all right, time to get to work.
Yeah, you boys weren't joking. You are up early.
Yeah, well, we, got to, when one of your brothers goes and runs off on an adventure, you got to pull extra weight around here.
Yeah, it's too early for that kind of shit.
I've been watching them for the last 30 minutes. I don't really see a lot of weight being pulled, but it has been entertaining. So thank you, Tommy.
I'm Timmy.
Insight.
I'm just looking back and forth.
Fucking 23.
They're holding that one. They were lying. You see there's like one little freckle on one of their earlobes that is like just the one thing about them that you'd notice is different.
I watch you guys stare each other down, and I'll just pass you 50 gold.
I'll push it right back without breaking eye contact.
Man, Seren, you're fucking weird. I like you.
Thanks.
Me too. All right, we'll see y'all later, hopefully.
All right, have a good one.
Everyone heads out on the field, and you make your way to the Shatterstone farm. As you approach, small farm, couple of you out. Again, though, it seems like most people are mining out there. It seems like you don't see a lot of people because there's a lot of
the cold and winter air and mountain rain.
Hold on. I think when we get Bilbin back,
yep.
I feel like these are the kind of dwarfs that might be able to help him with his axe.
Maybe so. I hadn't thought about that. Yeah. Good call.
Yeah. When?
You see, as you approach, you see one of the Shatterstones notices you all walking up. Oh, let me see. Yeah, one of the Shatterstones working the field sees y'all walking up. Like, you notice like a confused face, but they still wave hello. And then Eve stands on the front of their main house.
We'll wave to her. Morning.
Morning. Come on in.
Hey, thanks so much again.
Yeah, Grandpa's back here.
All right.
Leads you into a small house.
I'm convinced Fuse is
I'm
Grandpa.
so convinced.
I can't wait for this part, Nick. I have like so many things I want to say right now.
Oh man. Leads you to the back, and you see an older like dwarven man, hair fully white now, laying in bed, eyes like half shut, laying in bed, and Eve says, "Grandpa, you've got a visitor, Arthur from the Page Llewellyn farm, wants to see you." And Grandpa Mason says, "Huh?
Hey, morning.
Huh? Hey.
Howdy, sir. Apologies to alarm ya.
Arthur.
Hey. You doing all right?
Just kind of like it makes noise and.
How you feeling this morning?
Yeah, lots to do today.
Right.
Yeah.
Always a big list.
Yeah. To the mines. Yeah. Gotta get up soon.
Yeah, for sure. It wouldn't want to not have you out on the mines.
Yep. Lots of work to do today.
Yeah. You got that old tunnel, right? The
tunnel, yeah. Crazy Dwerger. Gotta go trade.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, hey, I mean, you seem like you got to get your rest, right? Maybe you could send us out, go trade with them. I've been hearing they've been wanting stuff for a long time. Maybe you want us to go in your place? We could trade with them. If you just, I don't quite remember how to get there. You mind pointing us in the direction?
Yeah, I'll be going there soon. You can follow me just past the family tree.
Just past the family tree?
Yeah.
A little, like, how far past the family tree? If we were being more specific about it.
Just right there. Just move the stones.
Just right there, move the stones.
Yeah, we'll be there soon.
For sure, yeah. But,
Mining to do.
There's
Lots
always
of mining.
mining to do.
Gotta get up soon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Arthur.
Hey.
Closes his eyes.
Arthur,
Sure.
what? I think I'll like put a hand on your shoulder.
Uh-huh.
Maybe we don't talk to him here.
You got a better way of talking to him?
I might.
Eve, like I said, my friend here is very good at calming people down and connecting with them, but he does need a little bit of magic, right?
Yeah.
do
Do
so.
you mind if I let him have a
I
more
trust,
fulfilling rest?
I trust him with
based
my
on-
life, so I guarantee you he's only the only things that he'll be doing to you.
Based on everything, I mean,
Yeah,
Arthur,
it'll be helpful.
based on everything I had heard, you're very proficient with magic, so if it helps him feel better and gets you all what you need, that's great.
Yeah, I think I will. As he's sort of like laying there, I'll take his hand in mine, his tiny little dwarf hand. I'm gonna cast sleep.
Cool.
How
You're gonna have to cast
how
it
high
so
of a
high,
level?
dude.
Yeah,
This
how high
guy's
of a level
got
do I need on this guy?
this old man has so many hit points for sure.
I'll burn whatever slot you want me to burn. Just let me know what.
First level spells.
This guy's a commoner for sure.
And
Seems like
then-
this guy's like, based on the stories at least, seems like this guy's lived. He's just a guy. Most people in Woodhammer are just people.
He's also lost levels as he's aged because he's in bed
that's
and
how that-
senile.
just like you guys are going to.
Exactly.
What? No. And then I'm gonna use one of my newer abilities called Overwhelming Presence, and
That sounds scary.
As
Yeah, what are you doing to this guy?
I'm gonna fucking overwhelm you with my presence, man.
I'll close my eyes as I'm holding his hand, and you'll, if you're looking, you'll see like my eyes start to glow, and you can almost see the light like bleeding out from behind my eyelids. I'm going to enter his dreams.
Give me a persuasion check with advantage.
That's so sick.
I don't think, flat, so 15.
Cool. Yeah, you enter his dreams. Tell me about the ability. Did we come up with this?
We did.
Cool.
Tell me more about this ability we came up with.
It's the beauty of it. We wrote a bunch of stuff, and it's like it's Will's job now.
Yep. Uh-huh.
At 6th level, while a creature is sleeping in your presence, you can enter their dreams as part of a ritual with a 1-minute casting time.
Incredible.
When you appear in a creature's dream in this way, you can be visible or invisible to them and can dictate their experience. I think in this particular instance, I would like to make his dreams peaceful, and I would like to be visible as a visitor.
Okay. Cool. You make his dreams peaceful. You see a much younger version of this man on the farm. He's pushing a wheelbarrow with some like ore and stuff, and you watch as he walks onto the property and takes a pickaxe and starts splitting these like bigger stones and starts breaking them apart into smaller pieces and like rifling through them to see if there's any small gemstones that he can find in this rock.
I think in the nature of a dream, I will glance over and see another pickaxe leaning up against a tree, and I'll pick it up and say, "Hey, stranger, do you mind if I give you a little help?"
Oh, hey, thanks. That's very kind.
Yeah, of course.
Just looking for whatever we can find. How's it going?
So far so good. It's just I'm a traveler, and fortunately I've stumbled on this beautiful place. Happy to help. Yeah, of course.
Thanks. You start picking at the stones, not finding very much these gems or anything, but like still seems like some of this stone will be able to be crafted and used for other purposes. So where are you in from?
I'm all the way from Escaldera.
Escaldera?
Yeah, it's a ways off.
Wow. How'd you find your way all the way here?
Meizaka guides me. I don't know what more I can say.
Hey, we all gotta believe in something.
I suppose. Say, you don't... I have a friend, I've been missing for a while now, in the Feywild. You wouldn't know how I could get there, would you?
Hey, you see a tone shift.
Anything I can do to keep this dream peaceful and sweet, I will do.
I don't know who told you to come find me, but we closed that off.
Is it dangerous?
Are you crazy? I don't know what you want me to tell you.
I want you to tell me how I can save my friend.
You got a death wish.
Maybe so.
I don't even know what kind of creatures they were, and I don't know how you get there once you kill them. I don't know. If you want to help clear some rock, I can let you underground, but I'm gonna have to seal it back up behind you. You'll be on your own.
I understand.
Give me one more persuasion check.
Uh, 18.
Strange, you got a death wish. Leads you off towards the back of the property, and you see this massive, pretty similar to Arthur's family plot that you would have seen in the distance, but you see several trees lined up, and there's one massive tree that shades a chunk of the property. And behind it, you see this similar stone to the one you just picked at, but you see stone covering the ground. It seems like maybe somebody was able to reform it to be solid again. And he says, "Let's start digging."
Hey, you know what? This is my burden to bear. I'll take this. You go, get some rest for a bit.
Hey, once you're in there, I'm sealing it off. You can get out somewhere, I'm sure, but I'm not taking any chances.
I can't blame you for that. I've got this.
Good luck.
You rest. And I think as I say that, I will fade out of his dream. I will expend a third level spell slot. Go on.
Great.
You got something you want to say?
Spend your spells.
I'm going to expend a third level spell slot.
Just got to make sure he has no third level spell slots anymore.
Not today.
Yep.
To give him the effects of Hero's Feast upon waking.
Oh, shit.
Oh. And
third level?
In the room, I will open my eyes, turn to Eve and say, he'll wake up here in a couple hours, but he should be, I get the sense this will be the best sleep he's had in a while, so.
He looked concerned. Is everything okay?
Yeah, it's part of my magic is dealing with dreams, and we all have dreams. Not all of them are sweet. My job is to make sure the sweet ones win.
Okay. Sounds good.
And yeah, I think as I kind of remove myself from that ritual, I think he settles into a more peaceful resting state.
Cool. He rests. Eve looks to you all and says, Well, I hope you found what you're looking for. Yeah. Do you need anything else from me?
I don't think so. I think we got what we need.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you again. Really appreciate it, Eve.
Yeah, for sure.
Sorry to take up your time.
Hey, I hope everything goes well, and hopefully you get to tell me another story soon.
It sure seems like we will be able to tell you quite the story.
We do keep racking them up.
Yeah.
Thanks, Arthur.
Thanks, Eve.
Yeah. You head outside. What do you do?
I'll roll survival if you want. How much of a bearing would I have gotten from that experience of where the spot is?
Oh,
Combined with me being like, oh, the family tree and
no roll necessary. This tree was huge.
Mm-hmm.
However many decades ago this dream was from. He still looked like an older dude, but like he was
in a much better state than he is now.
For sure. Like, no roll required towards you walk out of the house, there's the like farms are kind of in the front, and then this pathway that seems to lead towards presumably where they're going off to mine. Back there's this like plot of all these trees. You see this massive tree back there.
All right.
Cool.
Yep. This way.
You head back there. It looks the same as in your dreams. It's stone.
Like the reformed, solid.
This is hard stone.
And he said it was moved stones behind the tree to me when he was awake.
Yeah, but yeah.
There's no like loose stones.
No, this is stone. Earth.
Are there any pickaxes around?
Yeah, baby, there's tools.
Well, it's always the old-fashioned way.
I guess let's get to work.
Give me athletics checks.
Yeah.
Wicks hops in to help.
Cool, roll.
Somebody can tab it. Tabitha can't help. Never mind.
No, certainly not.
Wicks also can't help.
Ooh, it's a 17 on the die for an 18.
Okay.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna use my fucking.
I should have prepped enhance ability. God damn it.
Right. I'm gonna just fucking use Tides of Chaos here to advantage. How's an 8?
You get after it for a while. I would say, give me Constitution saves.
Sure.
Exhaustion.
23.
17.
Cool. It looks like, unless somebody has anything to do, that Wicks is getting awfully tired helping out right now.
Hey, Wicks, take a breather.
Does it feel like we're making any progress?
You're moving stone. Like, it's not a big passage. Like, you're opening up, like, assuming you break through at some point, like, maybe you're basically trying to crack it so that Arthur can squeeze through.
Any sound changes, any visual changes? Can I see a little bit of space that I could potentially fit hands into?
You start to hear you start to hear it thinning out a little bit. I would say in terms of time, you're on another family's farm digging into the ground right now. So if you want to get in there quick, Wicks is probably going to take a level of exhaustion. Is I guess what I'm going to say.
Wicks, take a break. If we feel like we're making any progress, I'm going to hit it with a thunder wave.
I was going to say the same thing.
Cool.
Yeah. If I get to the
compound thunder waves?
I think so. Because if we get to the certain point where it's like, I know for a fact that my energy will be directing down. My worry with a thunder wave when it was strong is that it would just disperse.
Yeah.
I want it to go like, if I hear that it's a little hollow, yeah. Let Wicks take a break and then let's just
cool. You get after it for probably like an hour and a half, on 2 hours. Burning spell slots, you're able to you start to feel earth. You you have one go through and the pickaxe continues instead of hitting stone, like stopping in stone. Burn your spell slots and you shatter the ground around you and you shatter this circle of space. The rocks crumble and you open a pathway underground.
Well, I really hope we didn't make a mistake opening this up.
In and out, right?
In and out.
Do you proceed into this tunnel?
Let's go.
Yeah.
It's dark, first and foremost.
Light on my
Produce
pan.
Great. You light the space.
We are casters.
You light the space around you. You have dark vision, but it is pitch black in here. It is.
Yeah. Light
you're-
and produce
Yeah,
flame.
you
We're good.
illuminate the cave. You travel for God knows how long underground. Give me a. Are you trying to move quickly?
As fast as we can feasibly move through this space.
But I think based on
What's funny is this opens up into a pretty wide cave.
Once
pretty
it starts
quickly.
opening up wider, I think I would for sure be like, we should probably be a little bit more
I was going to
cautious
say, based
here.
on what the amount of concern we saw from Mason, I think I would encourage stealth here.
And for me personally, having heard stories of spooky, creepy things in the caves underneath Woodhammer, I would be like, yeah, let's definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Let's be cautious here.
You move with. Give me stealth checks.
I would be trying to be stealthy, and then also like, as much as possible, not having the light be too bright, but still enough that we can be like safely moving around and then keeping an eye out.
Only a 13 from me.
11 for me.
Okay. Tabitha gives you help, Arthur, by wrapping her body around your pan as invisible so that it sheds less light.
That makes my 11 an 11.
Cool. You proceed as stealthily as you possibly can into the depths of this cave. You travel what feels like for a while. There's little flecks of mycelium growing in and out of stone that is beating earth itself. That sheds little bits of light. This glowing, glowing on the walls. But you don't see much. It opens up. You travel, and eventually it opens up into a more cavernous space. It's still very dark. You can see some light in the distance, but with your pans, you see. You come across a bridge. You hear running water, and then you see across the bridge. There's some sort of structure to the left.
Maybe a cottage.
Friend or foe?
Only one way to find out.
Yeah.
Let's keep proceeding cautiously here.
You cross across the bridge, I assume. And you get over. It does look like some sort of stone house of some kind, a little decrepit, but sits here with a path continuing forward. Do you stop to investigate? Do you?
I mean,
Do we knock?
not super investigate, but I definitely would be like, ears pricked, eyes looking around, just
There's
as we're
there's
approaching
rubble.
this.
There's rubble and stalactites and stalagmites coming from all over. So there are things all around this space.
Any of them have tentacles?
Not that you can see.
Thank God.
I'm gonna go ahead. Yeah.
I'll take as we're approaching the cottage or the structure, I'd like to take another cursory glance around, kind of turn behind me, looking up, looking around, just as much as the light and my dark vision can see.
Yeah, you see that on the other side of this bridge, now that you've crossed the bridge, there is some space as the cavern opens up away. This is built closer to the cave wall. And it looks like this heads into it looks like you're in the Underdark now. It looks like there are things in the distance. You do see light further away, but you're not in it still. Anything else you want to do?
Can I wild shape into a bat?
Sure. Give me perception checks, gang.
Okay.
Let me find a bat stat block.
A little bat block.
A little bat block.
8.
Oh, well, I have blind sight in 60 feet.
Great. Seren, in bat form, you feel movement from multiple creatures coming quickly from around the backside of this cottage. They're closing quickly. They don't see you, but they sense Arthur and Wicks' presence, and they rolled well enough that you two don't sense them in this moment. Do you do anything as you feel them approaching to alert your traveling companions?
Can I still mentally connect with Arthur
Yeah.
and Tab in this moment?
Druids have
entirely
all
up to you.
the-
I will.
Did you do it as a cat already? That's what I'm wondering. I think you did. I'm gonna say yes.
Did I?
Also, druids have the same mental capability and
Well,
all
not
the same.
Seren though.
Huh?
Not Seren though.
What do you mean?
Most druids.
What do you
He's
mean?
different. He's not like
yes,
other
yes,
druids.
Yes, you were able to do that. You could, so you can alert.
I think I would. Yeah, let them know.
I don't see anything.
Do I know how many?
You feel 3. Well, how far does your bonsai go?
60.
You feel 3 creatures moving, closing quickly. You're able to let Arthur know. I'm gonna have you roll initiative in this moment.
Okay. I'll look around, look at. I don't see anything.
I'm gonna have Wicks roll with disadvantage because I don't think you have time to let her know since she's not in the mind.
Yeah,
link.
that's fair.
Hey, guess what?
Don't say
11.
It's another 11, baby.
Oh, God.
Awesome.
I don't know
actually,
if I'm gonna roll
okay.
that die again.
I got an 11 on the die for 13.
One day, we're gonna meet.
Eventually, Fuse is gonna be.
I also
I'm
was
gonna
like,
speak. Yeah.
Mason Shatterstone sounds like a fucking Fuse character.
It really does. It really does.
Fuse, give me a perception check.
Gladly.
Like, I bet he'd love to be just an old fucking
with
guy.
advantage. With advantage.
With advantage.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
That advantage didn't help.
Shut up. It was the nat one was the other one.
Fuse is back.
That is still a 16.
Oh.
16 passes, just passes. You don't know what's coming at you. There's dim light shedded. We move to the top of initiative. There's 3 creatures. Can't make them out super well that start to close on Arthur and Wicks. Fuse, you are at the top of initiative. You see 2 strangers. You just saw somebody wild shape into a bat, and you see 3 creatures. What do you dark vision? I assume.
Yes.
Cool.
Assumes.
Yeah. You can't make out tons and tons, but you see
I actually have superior dark vision.
incredible. You see
Up to 120 feet.
incredible. You see
He's from down under.
You see 3 horrific monstrosities, 2 of them with these like crazy spear hands.
God damn it.
Coming out, attacking a dwarf and a Harangon, and you saw somebody turn into a bat.
Batman.
You see this space that you've been scouting out. You see 3 creatures. You've been waiting for something to happen in this space. You see 3 creatures come out. How would you like to act?
They are creatures.
These are monstrous-looking creatures.
Okay. I immediately loose 2 arrows into my bow, pull it back, and launch 2 attacks. One at the closest one. Would you say 2 are near each other? Or at least...
Yeah, 2 of them are... Yeah, you've seen... There's 2 that look like the same type of creature that are closer, coming around the opposite sides of this cottage structure, whatever you want to call it, moving quickly, and then there's a third one that's a little behind.
Yes, so I will knock 2 arrows on my longbow, pull it back, and loose both of those arrows at the 2 next to each other.
Cool, roll your hits.
One's a crit.
Incredible!
Yeah.
And one is a 29 minus 5, 24. I'm assuming both of those hit.
That's definitely hit.
Jesus Christ.
That's just
he's gonna be dealing some damage.
I said that out loud for lore purposes.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, now damage. I'm going to differentiate the damage types for you, B.
Great.
That's going to be 15 piercing on the one on the right. That's the crit
Okay.
one.
Gotta be more than that, right?
I mean 1d8.
Don't you add plus 10 to it?
because you did try.
Oh shit! Yes, this is why I speak out loud.
You thought ahead to do the -5. And I'm like, I know for a fact that adds +10, right?
So 15. So that's 25 piercing.
There we go.
Does damage? I'm assuming just be along with the piercing.
You don't just pick up on any sort of like vulnerabilities, resistances, or anything like that.
Okay. So 25 piercing, 6 psychic.
On the first one? Perfect.
On the first one.
Cool. Psychic seems to do the same. Or, yeah, the psychic also seems like it doesn't have any resistance or anything like that.
Cool. And we're going to roll for the second attack. 7 plus 10, 17 piercing.
17 piercing.
On the second attack.
Beautiful. Any bonus action?
I'm actually going to save bonus action for now.
Cool. Arthur, you hear 2 arrows in this darkness thwang past you and lob into the 2 creatures closing with you that you still can't quite make out.
We're under attack.
Coming from like near the bridge, kind of like behind it. After that, Arthur, you seeing coming to vision these first 2 creatures, one closing with you, one closing with Wicks. These like gaunt, pale-faced creatures with fully white eyes and like a bunch of like spear hands. They're bipedal, but they run up looking gaunt and disformed. They
Shit balls.
But they're like claws, right? Not weapons. They're just
like giant spikes for hands, and they
like
have 5 limbs.
hooks?
It looks like they'll pierce. It looks like piercing.
Okay. Because I know I've heard stories of hook horrors in the Underdark. But that's not what these are.
No, these are not that. Okay.
These are scarier.
First one is going to take an attack at.
Do they make any sounds?
These like horrific screeches. You just hear like.
I hate it when things make sounds like that.
Arthur does a 17 hit.
Not if I shield, baby.
Shield?
I'm a shield.
Cool.
Yeah, if I turn around, a scary-ass fucking monster is coming up on me in the dark, a brother's gonna shield.
Cool. You do that, and it no longer hits. Wicks will get hit here.
Sorry, Wicks. I can't shield you.
Wicks takes 33 points of damage.
what?
Yikes.
Oh, I'm sorry, Arthur. You get attacked twice.
That makes sense.
Oh, shit. What's your AC now?
20.
You are going to... Yeah, you will get hit on the second one.
Sure. Yeah.
Wicks gets missed on the second one, luckily.
There we go.
The one that attacks Wicks?
16 points of piercing damage, Arthur. Yeah, I need an athletics check from you, Arthur.
Okay. Shit, I already used my reaction. That's a 7.
7. Wicks is able to pull her body off of this pierced blade. You feel this thing lodge into you as you are grappled by this creature now. And it feels like there is... you are grappled and you are frightened.
I think Mason was right.
And you feel some sort of psionic energy pulsing through you, too.
Shit.
You see, with your superior dark vision, Fuse, you see that while somebody becomes frightened, you also have a sense that somebody else like saved against the frightened condition.
So a reaction.
Yeah.
Seeing that this creature just saved, I'm going to use one of my abilities. A creature I can see within 120 feet of me can make a wisdom saving throw over DC 13. If that fails, the target is charmed or frightened by me for a minute.
You're trying to charm or frighten Wicks?
No.
No, the
charm or
person
frighten the
who-
one that hit Wicks.
Who just tried to do that.
Okay.
Rolls a 3 minus 2. Is now this creature is now
Sure.
frightened. It doesn't even see where you are, but senses a presence and is frightened of whoever just hit it with an arrow.
Would you say that they see me right now, or am I still more of like a shadow?
I don't think I've seen
I don't know
you.
how far away you are.
Yeah.
Okay, then you hear echoing through the caverns the word Saka.
Sucka?
Saka.
Sucka.
Sucker.
As a similar, but as a reactionary, maybe a spell, you would say be probably at this point. It's kind of like innate within me. As you hear that echo through the caverns, I almost seem to reverse that attempt to charm back on that enemy that just tried to do that to Wicks.
Do you give me a stealth check unless you want to choose to fail?
No, I'll I'm taking it.
With advantage?
He's a little
Dirty 20.
Snake boy. Snake boy?
Dirty 20.
Cool. This thing can't see you, and therefore it actually maintains some of its abilities. But it can't move closer to you.
Cool.
Yeah. But their turn is over, and if you want to move, at the beginning of your next turn to make yourself visible, you're welcome to.
I will remain in the shadows for now.
Incredible.
I have a reaction if you're wrapping up their
Yes,
turn.
please.
I need a DC 15 charisma save from the one that hit Arthur.
Okay. 15 charisma save. Certainly fails. Yeah, fails.
Great. They are, for the next minute, they glow with a green witch light that sheds dim light in a 5-foot radius, cannot benefit from invisible, and attacks against have advantage if the attacker
Cool.
can see it.
Very sick.
Hell yeah.
Next up, Seren, is your turn.
Yep. I'm going to use my bonus action to drop out of wild shape behind, or maybe against the cottage if possible. I kind of want to be like not in the direct line of sight
Sure.
of these two creatures. And 4th level Scorching Ray, the one that's grappling Arthur.
Okay, great. Yeah, roll your hits.
19 on the die. 22. Another 22.
Okay.
20. A 20.
Yep.
Double crits.
No way.
With advantage.
Oh, yeah.
Roll your damage, baby.
So that will be effectively 6 hits. Oh my god, dude.
It's
10.
not too bad.
15, 20,
A lot of fives. We like to see it.
5,
Keep counting.
2, 38 points of fire damage
Nice.
against the
Nice.
one grappling Arthur.
Perfect.
Hell yeah.
As that happens, Arthur, you feel a pulse from this thing lodged into your body as you feel like this weird psionic energy come from it, and you take 22 points of psychic damage.
Ooh. Cool. That's
How,
crazy.
how
That's
much?
bad.
How much damage did you say? Well, I'm so sorry.
38.
Yeah.
38 points of fire damage.
Incredible. This thing looks already fucked up.
22. Ow.
Yeah.
Oh, baby.
Yeah.
I don't like this.
Ooh, what is this? The 8th level combat?
Yeah, that's my turn for now. Yep.
Sweet. Sarah, give me a perception check.
For sure. 14 on the die for a 21.
Incredible. You feel this, but you also sense an invisible creature cast a spell at you. Can I get a wisdom saving throw?
Yes.
Spells, man. What are we doing
18
here?
on the die for 25.
Sweet. Make the save.
That said, I will also need a DC 15 charisma saving throw from them.
Fails.
Great. They are also glowing in dim green light and cannot benefit from being invisible.
Cool.
Sick.
And that's all my reaction economy, guys.
You did it.
Yeah, as that happens, can I like get a sense of where that's from?
Yeah, you feel it glowing. It looks like it came from a window in this cottage. You still take 31 points of damage, halved to
What kind?
psychic damage.
Halved again.
Cool. 31 halved and then halved again. This, whatever this thing is, doesn't know what your shit is.
No, it doesn't.
I don't even know what his shit is either.
All right.
I just got here.
You notice on your perception too, it looks like that you hear something say, fuck. and the light that was glowing that you just caught her with diminishes. Not fully, it's just shrinks.
Like they're moving away?
It shrinks very quickly and moves away.
Okay.
Arthur, that is your turn.
All right. So
you are grappled.
Grappled,
So it's
yeah.
up to you what you want to do.
What do I see around?
Give me Arcana perception check first.
Okay. 9.
9. All right, cool. Yeah. What's your question?
What do I see around me? Like they're out of invisibility now. At least the ones
one
that have
grappling
attacked.
you and the one that's in the cottage.
You see two of these, basically like this same type of creature with these like gnarly like multi-hooked hands attacking you and Wicks, and then coming around the same side of the building as you see this like hulked over like sunken in like heavy creature with like weird like pointed legs, and it looks like it has its arms are dangling. It's like they're also pointy arms, but its arms are like waving around and it's closing, and it's like you can see just from the dim light of your pan still shedding that its eyes are sunken in and there's like blood dripping down them.
I'd say if this is the one that Arthur's grappled with.
Different one. This is
okay, different one.
Yeah.
Heard.
This place is a nightmare. Holy shit. So
Mason won lion.
I would also be fucking nuts now if I was around this all the time. So how far away is the even scarier thing with noodle arms?
How far away? Within 15 feet and closing.
So all of these 3 things
not
are
in a
like,
line, but
no, within 40 feet.
Yeah,
of
for
each
sure.
other.
Oh, absolutely.
And then did I see the thing in the cottage? Probably not.
Seren's on the other side of the
Yeah,
cottage. So, well, give me a perception check just in case.
I doubt it would be within 40.
It is glowing now, so
11.
Yeah, you don't see it.
So I'm gonna focus on these 3 monsters that are out here then, and I will quicken a slow to cast, over all 3 of them.
Great.
Yeah, as I will, kind of grappled in this moment, I will smack my pan down on the ground multiple times as it reverberates and pushes air out in a way, trying to like almost like force them back and force against their bodies, creating pressure against them to slow them down.
Okay, great.
Wisdom saves for all of them.
All right, I'm rolling for
15.
the spooky. Okay, spooky guy that's not there yet fails.
Cool.
God, they all gotta fail. 16 minus 2 fail.
Sure.
Nice.
Yeah.
They all fail, baby.
Hell yeah. Okay. Awesome. I'm concentrating on slow. I'm not going to use that one to concentrate. And then the one in front of me is glowing now, right?
actually,
Yes.
hold on one sec. No, it's still glowing.
Still stays?
Yeah, the only reason it would go away is
Very
if I use a different curse on the same creature.
Okay.
Cool.
Well, actually, hold on. Perchance, if I happen to engage in a 15-foot cone, could I get both of the Slender Men
Yeah. Yeah,
without harming other people?
I would allow that.
Cool.
I can take a hit too, like.
I'll do that. I'll action as I'm banging my pan down. I will do a little woogity woogity over the top of the pan with
Not the
my
woogity woogity.
not the woogity woogity with my fingers, and conjure like an ice blast, and then like sorry, like take my hand and glide it over like I'm like throwing a frisbee, and an icy blast will fly out.
Cool.
Con saves from the Slenderman, please.
They can't have good anything, I don't think.
I would
Well,
certainly
they
hope
can
not.
deal good damage.
They
so
sure
there's
can,
that.
dude.
Con's one of their better stats. Oh, what's the save?
15.
They do both save.
They both save?
Yeah,
Okay.
unfortunately.
They will still take the damage.
Sick.
13. So I guess 6.
Half a six.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Mhm.
Anything else on your turn?
You'll know soon, Will.
That is it for me. They all of them are slowed, correct?
Yeah, read me the thing again, because I
Yeah.
always forget.
Mhm. speed halved. -2 to AC and Dex saves. No reactions. On its turn, it can either use an action or a bonus action, not both. Regardless of the creature's abilities or magical items, it cannot make more than one melee or ranged attack during its turn.
Incredible. On your turn, at the end of your turn, you feel more psychic energy pulse through the one that you're still frightened by. And
Not a reaction?
nope.
Fuck.
I'm going to need a con save after this. You take 34 points of psychic damage.
You are not going to need a con save after that.
Jeez.
How so?
I'm unconscious.
Yep.
Are you fucking kidding me? Of course I'm unconscious.
You just took like 90-something
Yeah,
damage in
yeah,
one
yeah.
round.
Ooh. This thing, you fall off of this thing's hook as it turns. All right. This moves to Wicks. Wicks turns, sees you drop, and throws a dagger through the head of the one that just dropped you, and it is now dead.
That's good.
Cool.
As a bonus action, Wicks turns translucent.
Good call. Good call, Will. None of them are slowed, by the way, because I'm dead.
I know, I'm sorry. I knew these guys were gnarly, and unfortunately you got hooked by the one.
Yeah.
Okay, you see the one that after Arthur drops, the other one with the like dangling arms closes, and they're going to attack Wicks.
Noodle Man.
Noodle Man.
Noodle Man is here.
2 Slender Men, 1
spread
Noodle Man, and then
fear.
1 other thing.
The
Yeah.
Noodler.
Is going to
Need
roll to
that.
attack with disadvantage now.
the Noodler.
Misses on the first one.
The Noodler is here.
With crits, but misses because it has disadvantage right now.
So it doesn't crit.
That thing can't do fucking anything
Critically
right
misses.
now. It does close with Wicks. It launches those 2 and then it closes with Wicks as well.
So there's
It's-
2 in melee with Wicks right now?
Yep.
Slender Man and Noodle Boy.
Exactly.
And then there's still some fucking creep inside the house.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool.
Back to the top of the initiative order. Fuse, your turn. Does your character reveal themselves in any way?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Still in the shadows.
Incredible.
From the echoous cavern of which you heard the previous spell be cast. This time, as a bonus action, you hear Elg echo through the cavern as I put Hunter's Mark on the one that I crit last time.
Cool.
Which I'm assuming is just
That's
the one
that's
that's
the
a
one
little
that's
bit,
still up on Wicks.
Yes, that one. And this time I'm going to actually loose 1 arrow at a time.
Great.
First arrow for that one. 19.
It'll hit.
Another 1 on the damage die. However, 7 piercing, 2 psychic.
Plus something?
17 piercing, 2 psychic.
Okay.
Because plus the 10.
Wait, what the fuck is your plus?
Great. Roll another attack.
Cool.
Insane.
Yeah, I mean, it's an 11 to hit.
11 to hit. 11 will not hit.
Cool. Sorry. On that first one, Hunter's Mark is a plus 1d6.
Mm-hmm.
An additional 2.
Okay.
As I knock 1 arrow and loose it, I send it straight into the chest of this. You said spear hooked
Yeah.
beast.
Noodle Boy.
The noodle boy takes a good amount of damage. I knock another one. I loose that arrow. It ever so barely misses its neck, but does not hit.
Cool. Any bonus action on your turn? Or is that your
I already
Hunter's Mark
used
as
bonus action
Cool.
for. Yeah. So
Awesome.
that is it. I'm still in the shadows.
Cool. This thing, let's see, make an intelligence check. A -2, there's no way. This thing is going to attack Wicks. It will hit once. Oh wait, no, that's disadvantage. So that misses. Both miss.
Does the one that was
Hell yeah.
charmed? Sorry, was it? Did
It's
it
frightened,
uncharm-
but it can't see
frightened,
you. So
yes.
if it could see you right now, it'd have disadvantage on all attack rolls. But because you're not visible to it, you are. Yeah, it is just can't move near you.
just checking.
Yep. But yeah, that thing misses, and we move to Seren.
I'm going to enter this cottage if I can.
Incredible.
Can I see this unidentified person that I have cursed?
Yes, you see small halfling woman in like ragged clothes standing in there and sees you. Do you want to? Oh, I guess you can't stealth. Sees you and says, "Who are you people?"
If you don't know, why are you trying to kill us?
Well, I thought I could.
Many have. I'm gonna do. Go ahead and give me a DC 15 Wisdom save from this person.
Is there an effect associated with this?
It will be a compelled duel effect.
Fails.
Great. They are compelled. They cannot move more than 30 feet away from me.
Power of Christ compels you.
Disadvantage on attack rolls against anyone else. And then I'm going to. Can I make a perception check on them to see what kind, how they seem to have control over these creatures in some way? Can I deduce, make some check to try and deduce how?
You only see one. Yeah, there's only one creature in this halfling that you see.
But I'm saying this halfling seems to be controlling the noodler and the Slenderman
give me
somehow.
perception.
I don't know.
14.
You see some sort of I don't know if you understand it, but the one thing you notice about this person is they have this attached to their belt on their waist. They have this glowing ethereal looking bag attached to their waist.
I'm going to dispel magic on it.
You try to cast dispel magic and it doesn't seem to do anything.
Nothing? Okay.
No.
Damn.
Then yeah, I think I will. If there was a door, however I entered this space, I'll close it behind me and just just looming over this tiny dwarven or halfling.
Yeah, you're in the room still?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Okay, we're gonna make an intelligence check. You see as this halfling, you saw that glow shrink significantly, and you see it burst up again as this halfling transforms into this purplish, bluish purplish skinned creature with dark black hair. You see glowing as she's illuminated, sharp yellow teeth and nails, and she looks at you and says, "Please stop. I made a bad mistake. Don't kill my babies. Please."
Call them off right now.
Done? Babies! And you see, and Wicks sees these creatures let out "Ugh!" and then come home, and they run through the door and stand in front of you, these horrifying creatures, as this massive hag stands in front of you, and we come out of initiative. Wicks will bend down and burn a token to cure wounds Arthur right away. As you get 8 points back.
No.
Thanks,
Wicks.
You stand in front of a hag, a different kind of witch than you're used to in this cottage.
I'm not done with you. Don't go anywhere.
Yeah, sure.
Wild shape into a bat. I'm gonna go find whoever's shooting arrows.
Give me what are you doing, Fuse?
I am still perched up at my little I feel like I'm in some sort of a rocky outcropping in the deep shadows.
You've been waiting for something to happen at this place. Do you close? Do you hold?
Yes, I will close in.
Cool. Emerging from the shadows, Seren, seeing this person first. Fuse, could you please describe your temporary player character?
Yes. You see two off-white eyes bead in the darkness. Dark purple and blue-hued skin drow elf starts appearing from the darkness. About, 6 foot tall. Middle-aged. Definitely has seen some battle with enemies. The hair is a light white with like a purple hue, with one braided dreadlock on the right side of his face. As he approaches the cottage, you see even more of him. He's wearing a cloak, leather armor, boots that look of elvish origin, a longbow, and 2 daggers on his waist. Yes, he approaches this cottage, and he sees a bat flying at him.
Yeah, I'll drop out of wild shape in front of you, cleanly, just landing to a strong stance. My scimitar drawn. Who are you?
Not frightened whatsoever. He says, "Even if you were twice as smart as you are loud, I would have had an easier time teaching a rock to speak Elvish than it would be to show you all how to move in silence."
God damn.
Do you know where you are? Of course you don't. Otherwise you would have moved in the shadows like I do. This is the Underdark. Get used to it.
And that's where we're on to our session.
Man, this guy's a prick.
Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah. That was a long one, gang. Thanks for sticking with us.
Oh my god.
There's too much role play to do in Woodhammer. Sorry, y'all.
I know.
There's too many goddamn people to talk to.
Gang, it's 8:45 p.m. I had Fuse get here at 5 o'clock today. It's my bad.
I finally spoke my first word after an hour and 15.
You did it!
I think.
Miscalculated. My bad.
No,
Thank you,
it's
Fuse.
Holy
Hell
shit.
yeah, that was fun. That was a long one, but that was
really fun.
Yeah, that was cool. Fun
Crazy.
Fun to explore Woodhammer and fun to get into the opening of the Underdark and fight some fucked up.
And
we were
the
going to the
Underdark.
Feywild.
Finally, the Underdark.
And we have a new player entering the chat for a while.
Yes.
Oh
A
man.
new player.
Well, hey, I want to talk more about this new player in a Bardic Conversation. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
this
saying?
one,
Let's get
you know where to
there.
find us. We love you. We'll see you next time. Check us on.
Bye.
Bye.
Stars.